Hey, sports fans, we're back once again on AnnouncerJoe.com. We're hitting on some sim racing today. I know yesterday I said with our big announcement about Illiana Motor Speedway, I wasn't really in the mood to race, but once I ran some video to get some background work on that yesterday's entry, I thought, you know what? I'm going to fire it up again today, see what happens. So right now, I've got the late model project version 2 up for the mod. You see, I got my custom Hobart Bricky car up here. Yes, once a Bricky, always a Bricky. Go to a single race. And just showed no hard feelings. Let's try Illiana Motor Speedway. Illiana Speedway is a half-mile oval on the outside ring. Again, fair warning, I have not sim raced in like 5 years. I'm just getting back into this. So I've done a little bit of racing here in the last couple of weeks, just getting some time in the wheel. And I have found that I'm rusty as heck, actually. So what we're going to do today is just try to get some timing down, get some of the marks down again, and see what we can do here. So let's kick this off. In car setting here.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Got my spotter working for me.
Merge when you can.
Now, Illiana, already spitting the back end around. I've tried this setup a couple times so far, and I've found out that essentially I feel like the track is greasy. I got the back end comes around a whole bunch. It doesn't feel like the car is loose, doesn't feel like the car is tight. It feels like I'm riding on grease. So I'm going to have to definitely go back here and work on a setup for a while. I'm not driving too deep in the corners right now. I'm going to try not to loop it too quickly here, even though I've been looping very often. We'll run some practice laps here.
Still there.
Look, edge of pit wall. Hey, that'd be nice.
Clear inside.
Marks. And of course you can, hey, got right in his tail that time. My bad. Spin number 1. Ran his tail too quick and I hit the brakes too hard, so I locked at the brakes. Can find the marks. Brake point right about here. Coast in the corner. Nice and easy. Try to run around 70 miles an hour. Not too slow there. Easing the gas, aim for the flag stand. Braking point. Running high here. Close to the corner. Get on the gas. Braking point. On the brakes. Should be hitting the corner around 70 miles an hour, and you see I'm about 4 or 5 off of that right now, so it's going to take some getting used to. I don't have my old setup books, that's the thing. I actually had notebooks full of setups, and I cannot find them. Don't know what happened to them. Saw the 77 pull on the pits, almost freaked out there for a second. But it's going to be part of the chore right now, so let's get some track time in here, see what happens with these guys. I do have them tuned down just a touch. He just got a piece of me. It was my fault.
Keep it to 35. Keep it under 3,000 in second.
It came down on him, actually. Didn't realize he was still there, a 77 car.
Car inside.
I had set up books for all the tracks. I had set up save, but since I downloaded it, I deleted everything. Actually, I had my computer problems. That is all gone now. So I will be figuring things out from scratch once again. Got a pack running here. People going to the pit slow things down considerably too, as you can tell. Doesn't want to turn. Doesn't want to turn very well. Slap the wall. Nice little pack of cars up there. Let me catch up to them. Push down the straightaway hard. Ah, I got in the brakes too hard. Ouch. Well.
Inside. Outside.
Outside. Who's going outside? Oh, you numbnuts.
Still there. Clear.
Oh. Okay. So you see how the sim racing is going to go here for a while, okay? Let's go bump out here. My replays. What did I actually do here? Yeah, right there. I got on the brakes too hard right there. Did I do the 77 car a while ago? Did I cut him down? There it is right there. Yep, I didn't realize he just stuck down inside of me. I thought he was behind me. Oops, my bad. Alright, so you see this will be a learning experience. I got him the strength tuned down a bit, you can tell as well. Gonna have to work on a setup here. I'm gonna go run a few laps here and see what happens with traffic. How much do I have set down? 38 lap race. Like a big feature. What do they have here? Okay. That caution turned off, I believe.
Get ready now.
I just jumped in the cockpit and started driving. I got no idea what I'm doing actually, so let's see what happens here.
Green flag, green flag.
Crowds are full. Stands are full. You won't be seeing that anymore, of course. Of course, really, Illiana works on a 2-lane system. Doesn't work that well here, but it does work. I slide on and take that spot.
Still there. Keep low.
Keep low.
Stay low. Still there.
Don't want to turn still. Feels like I'm on grease. I'll probably have to change the shock adjustments or maybe the springs a bit.
Outside.
This is a stock fast setting right now, which you know how those run these tracks, but since I'm brand new green again, it's not that bad actually. Gotta get my braking point now, because I just did it again right there.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, yellow flag is on.
Back to the line.
Well,
Outside. Stay low. Clear outside.
of course you race back to the yellow here.
Keep low. Keep low. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 22 car. Past the 97 car.
So you see how this will be.
97 car.
Not as bad as I thought it would be, basically. So, a little encouraging. Let's see where I'm at here. 5 laps.
Road is now open.
Felt like 10, from my point of view. Tire temps, tire change, wedge, 10-inch track bar. Well, that should probably stop me recording, didn't it? I stopped recording by accident there for my racing part, so we're back. Sorry about that. I was looking at the different options down the board, and I forgot F9 is also the hotkey for video. I'll have to change that before we go along too far here. So, good time so far. I think I'm going to try a restart here, get a few more laps. I'll try to do 10 laps. How's that sound? And call it a night for this project so far here. If you're brand new, once again, thanks a lot for tuning in. My AnnouncerJoe channel is where I'll be moving most of my projects right now. It'll be a bit of a hodgepodge. Every time I do a new project, I look left, look right. I forgot all about those. Excuse me, ADD vlogging here. Every time I do a new project, I make a new channel. I always want to stay away from the AnnouncerJoe channel, although I sound a little self-serving, but I think I'm going to go ahead and go that way right now and make things simpler. So, sim racing will be the main effect we're doing right now online. We do some online vlogging. I forgot to change my backdrop, actually. MLETI is my official professional page for law enforcement training. Excuse me, so if you see me there doing some work later on, that's something else to check on. It's totally different. That will be a separate channel. But AnnouncerJoe will include everything I do, basically. I will have my sim racing, put my chess lessons on here, my woodworking stuff, my slot cars. So expect to see a hodgepodge as we get some vlogging. I'm just going to make this a general vlog channel, which, as I said, right now, sim racing will be the main focus for most of my activity. Just time I go in here. I'm running 2 different laptops to get my recording done right here, so Long enough, I think, for a vlog. How's that sound? But if you want to stick around, we'll be doing some more racing later on. As far as SimARTGO goes, just like to get something going for it. A couple of questions already about running iRacing. That's definitely a possibility now. Years ago, when I first did this with SimARTGO in 2007, iRacing was nowhere near developed as what it is now. And now that iRacing is more developed, I think that might be actually a good option later on to do like for some racing. I'll always stay active with NR2K3. It's my home base basically, but we can definitely do something later on with SimARTGO and iRacing. Got my birthday coming up in a couple of months, so maybe we'll put that in the birthday list. How's that sound? And get some iRacing going there. I like the other options I have now too for with the other classes and other types of cars and so forth. You can do it's pretty self-explanatory for racing as far as that goes.
Get ready now, going green.
And lets people officiate themselves. Basically, the race takes care of most of the stuff. Before I ran SimARTGO, I had to actually sit and referee the races. But it looks like iRacing has it pretty much on an autopilot, so I'll look at it closely once the summer comes around here. So, hey, a restart. Wide high again. Lane 4.
Car inside.
Doesn't want to turn.
Clear inside.
We'll be doing some setup work this week, I think, for Illiana. And the back ends that come around on me. Okay. We'll call this a completed testing session right now, and let the cars go off. So once again, thanks a lot for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe. Hope to see you around later on. Participate in the page, SimARTGO's Facebook page. I'll probably share some stuff on AnnouncerJoe's Facebook page as well as we move it on here. So thanks a lot for tuning in. We'll check you out later on as I go tear up some more sheet metal.